Did you know that it's not about what you're eating, but what's been done to your food that's actually harmful? Chances are you eat ultra-processed foods every day, from breakfast cereals to chips and chocolate bars. They're everywhere. But are they actually harming our health? And should the government step in to regulate them? Here's what we know. Ultra-processed foods weren't always a staple. They took off after World War II when convenience became a selling point, first in canned goods, then in ready-to-eat meals. Today, more than half the calories in the average American diet come from ultra-processed foods. Some experts call them addictive. Others say they're essential for modern convenience. And now the U.S. government is paying closer attention. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has called ultra-processed foods poison, especially for kids, and he wants them out of federal programs like food stamps. But what does ultra-processed even mean? And is it really that bad for us? There's no clear yes or no answer because not all processed foods are bad. Cheese, processed. Yogurt, also processed. Even grinding coffee beans is a form of processing.
Ultra-processed foods are industrially produced. They're designed to be irresistibly delicious, if not addictive. They have lots and lots of added sugar, salt, and different kinds of additives. And you can't make them in your home kitchen because you don't have the equipment or you don't have the additives.
And here's where it gets tricky. Just because a food is ultra-processed doesn't automatically mean it's unhealthy. Now, studies have linked ultra-processed foods to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and even depression. But is it the food itself or just the way we eat it?
The reason we're concerned about them is because they're linked in observational studies to obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, cancer, overall mortality. But there are also controlled clinical trials that show that they do one absolutely amazing thing. They encourage people to take in more calories and not realize it. So they make people eat more. That's their whole purpose.
In a 2019 study, participants ate either a diet of ultra-processed foods or one made from whole foods. The groups had the same calorie and nutrient content, but the ultra-processed group ate 500 more calories per day and gained weight. The whole food group lost weight.
One of the things that we're interested in doing is trying to figure out, is this causal? Is this do these ultra-processed foods cause overeating and weight gain and obesity and then downstream consequences like type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease?
Some countries already regulate these foods. Mexico, for example, and Chile have slapped warning labels on sugary drinks and snacks. Brazil even warns against eating ultra-processed foods at all. The thing is, these foods aren't just tasty and convenient. They're engineered to keep you coming back. From colorful packaging to targeted ads for kids, ultra-processed foods are often more about psychology than nutrition. So what should you do? Experts suggest keeping it simple. Check labels, limit added sugars, and eat more whole foods when you can.
The dietary advice may seem as if it changes all the time, but actually it stays the same forever. The best advice is to eat foods that are as minimally processed as possible, real foods rather than things that come in boxes and packages. Make sure you eat plenty of fruits and vegetables and foods from plants, and don't overeat, and that takes care of it. Oh, and eat what you like. Food is one of life's greatest pleasures.
And keep in mind, there's no single rule for what to eat. But if there's one takeaway, it's this. Real food, the kind you recognize, cook, and share, still matters. And in a world full of options, simplicity might just be the smartest choice.